So today, lads, the Indiana Fever are playing against the Connecticut Sun in a couple of hours, and it is a game that the Indiana Fever should very much win. Like, if the Fever lose this game, I think it's time to not only write off this season, but you fire the damn coach at this stage. Fire the whole team. Convince Adam Silver or to force the amnesty clause into the freaking WNBA and amnesty the entire team other than Lexi Hull and Aaliyah Boston, and maybe, just maybe, Dewana Bonner. She gets a little bit of grace. Because as of right now, two of the three best players, the Connecticut Sun have not won a game. And two of their three best players are currently questionable. We are looking at a team where two of their three best players are questionable. They have not won a game. And yeah, if the Indiana Fever lose tonight, I mean this when I say this, cancel the season, write it off, give Caitlin Clark the MVP, grant Caitlin Clark the key to the city, make her the freaking logo if they lose tonight. Because if they lose to the Connecticut Sun without half their freaking team and Layla Lacan still chilling in France, not coming over yet, if they lose to Anissa Morrow, Sanaya Rivers who can't shoot, Anissa Morrow who can't shoot, JC Sheldon, like the only way they lose this game with these players questionable is if JC Sheldon goes and if she just takes over the game. If we lose, by the way, Aaliyah Boston versus Tina Charles. Aaliyah Boston has set her career high twice against Tina Charles. Aaliyah Boston has set her career high twice against her. If all of a sudden Aaliyah Boston forgets how to play against Tina Charles this year, or they refuse to give her post touches against Tina Charles, if we end up watching another 32-minute performance by Sid Colson, I don't know what I'll do. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, as a basketball fan, I don't know how to describe what is happening when it comes to watching Sid Colson play basketball. And I'm like, for me, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense what they are doing. Like, it makes no sense, some of the stuff. But the Fever have a chance to go 3-3 on the season. And if you go 3-3 on the season, you can only play who's in front of you. If you go 3-3 on the season, and you win a game without Caitlin Clark, that's all you need to do. Just win a game. Like, realistically, all you need to do is go and win one game. If you win one game without Caitlin Clark, you're going to have the Caitlin Clark haters saying they don't need you. But if you lose this game, and even if they're healthy, by the way, the Connecticut Sun have had multiple huge leads and blew them. You lost to a bang average Mystics team in embarrassing fashion. In absolutely embarrassing fashion, you lost to a bang average Mystics team. This is not the day. This is not the day to go and lose again. Because, I'm sorry, like, you are facing off against a team where two of the three best players are currently questionable. And they suck even with those players. They suck even with them. Even with them, they suck. So there is absolutely no... there's no excuses to lose this game. So what do I hope to see? I hope to see the Indiana Fever winning by double digits. I hope to see them winning by double digits today. Like, they have to. They simply put, they have to win by double digits. There's no more like, oh, they can win a close grind out game. Without Caitlin Clark, they need to win by double digits. If they don't win by double digits, it's been a bad game. Like, I mean that. That is, you might be saying that that's a bit too much pressure to put on them, but it's not. This is the Connecticut Sun. This is the Connecticut Sun. And not only is it the Connecticut Sun, like, it is a bad Sun team. It's a Sun team that is just straight up bad. They have been horrendous when it comes to their, like, all-around play. And look, they're choke artists as well. They're absolute choke artists. So, there's no reason. And I don't know what the hell they can do. The last time these two teams played, the Indiana Fever bottled it. They bottled it. They had the game won. Early on in that game. They were in control. They had it. They had the game back to 1 point, and Kelsey Mitchell decided to literally do some, like, jump 360 spin turnover. Like, she decided to do that when they lost him last year. You can get your revenge. Even though Olivia Nelson-Ododa seems to be the only player that's still there. Even though Nelson-Ododa is still the only player that is still freaking there. At the end of the day, like, this is a team that knocked you out of playoffs. And you have just lost in embarrassing fashion to the Mystics. If the Indiana Fever go 2-4, because by the way, if the Fever lose to the Sun, they're not winning another game without Caitlin Clark. I just want to put it out there. If the Indiana Fever lose to the Connecticut Sun, they're not beating the Mystics, and they're definitely not beating the Sky. Like, the Sky now with Ariel Atkins rolling a little bit, they looked okay against the Mercury. If suddenly they go in, if they lose this game, like, they need to win this game because they're going to lose their next two. You need to go in 3-3 because at least you go 3-5 when you play the 2 games you lose here. At least you're going to go 3-5. And then maybe somewhere in that you win a game. So instead of being 3-7, you're 4-6. And then Caitlin Clark comes back for Connecticut potentially in Golden State. And you can live with being 4-6. You can live with being 4-6, honestly. But if you lose tonight and all of a sudden you go in 2-8 after 10 games without Caitlin Clark playing. If you suddenly go in 2-8, it becomes a real tough challenge. So this is a big one for the Fever. This is honestly a big game for the Fever because you can see, like, we know the Fever aren't going to be good without Caitlin Clark, but we can see, are they the worst team in the WNBA without Caitlin Clark? Because they looked like it against the Mystics. Like, I understand the points on the board didn't seem too bad, but that is a, like, if you watch the game, if you genuinely watch the game, it is like, it's like, it was bad. It was real bad. But yeah. Well, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Like, I'm going to be live for this game. I really hope they win. But like, if they lose to a team whose second best player is, if they lose to a Marina Mabrey team again, if we lose to Marina Mabrey again, if Sanaya Rivers goes and starts cooking, if the Fever lose to JC Sheldon, if they lose to JC Sheldon, Caitlin Clark might crash out. She legitimately might crash out. If they lose to Caitlin Clark's real rival. This is not some rival that was made by a person running around taunting her. This was not some rivalry made by a person tweeting at her. The real rivalry with Caitlin Clark is Caitlin Clark and JC Sheldon. That is her real rival. Her real rival is not Angel Reese. It's not Dejanay. It is JC Sheldon. It is not Paige. It is JC Sheldon. If they lose to a JC Sheldon team, she's going to lose her damn mind. But anyway, I'll see you guys.